Hello, hello. We are live. I think I went a little live before I was really ready to. Hope everyone's doing well this evening. Wait for some people to pour into here. I just got out of the shower, as you can tell by the wet hair. Had to rush to get down here, and of course, I'm late as usual. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. And if you're watching this as a video after the live, thanks for stopping by. I apologize for not uploading a video tonight again for the 12 days of Christmas, but I've got some family to hang out with this evening, and I know I'm letting you down. Apologize, but this is not worth more than missing Christmas time with my family. So that's why I'm doing another live tonight. But Lord willing, tomorrow and especially Christmas Eve, we'll have a full length video instead of a live. So we already got one in here. How's it going? Hope you're doing fantabulous. Dum, 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 dum. Feel free to comment, ask questions, do whatever you want to. Tonight we're just chatting it up, and this is going to be more of a live stream towards you guys. What did you guys get other people for Christmas? EDC related this year. That's the questions I'm going to ask tonight. What did you guys get other people? Now, I might miss some comments. I don't have another phone with me tonight to look at the comments, but hopefully I can keep up with them. And also, what did you guys ask for Christmas this year, everyday carry related? I already know what Allie got me, and it's in the mail because she asked me because of the specifications and stuff. But believe she got me a knife from Wade Knife and Tool, custom fixed blade. Really excited for it. I don't remember the name of the one she got me, but it's a really cool one. Really been on a fixed blade kick here lately. If you were on the live yesterday, you know what I'm talking about. But please jump in with your comments. We'll talk a little bit. Then after this, I'm surprising my brother with a little something. We're going to go do some fun stuff and watch a movie with the family. Anywho. So, Christmas. So, I've personally, I hope none of them are watching, but any of the people that I picked the gifts out for this year, mainly the guys that we're friends with or the guy family members or the guys for like Dirty Santa and stuff like that, I bought them EDC related gifts or something to do with knives or something. So like my cousin got him a kitchen knife. He does a lot of cooking. Two of my friends, one of them I got like a more self-defense oriented fixed blade. The other I got a chef's knife as well. Stuff like that. That's what I got this Christmas for people. And my Dirty Santa gift was that Sin-Cut Watuga, I think it was, because they were on sale and so cheap. So I got one of those for somebody. But yeah, what about you guys? Please comment. Let me know. The two people watching right now might be watching on a TV and they can't comment or something. That would be funny. I've already put up my holiday gift guide. That was the first video of the 12 days of Christmas, and it actually did pretty well. Got quite a few views and pretty good reception, it seemed like. And there were some really good Christmas ideas on there. Now, obviously, it's probably too late to get most of them. But, yeah. I have the MOT Ultim Gourd on the way. I also have an Ultim Pyrite coming. MOT Ultim Gourd. I have no idea what that is, but I do know what the Pyrite is. Yeah, the Pyrites are really cool. I don't have an Ultim one. Also, I don't have my... Oh, hold on. It's over here somewhere. Find it. It's in my pile of knives that I have sitting over here. You guys should see my living room, which is where I've been filming. Yeah. So I have the original Pyrite. Howdy, brother. Just stopped by for a few. Hello, Dwayne Letterman. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I have the original Pyrite here. CJRB sent this to me a long time ago, and I liked it, man. Good knife. Really good knife. The Mini Praxis from Civivi, they've been doing those in Ultim as well. They're pretty sweet. But the Pyrite is really cool, but I think the Warncliffe version definitely eclipsed the original drop point version, and for good reason. It's a good-looking knife with a better deployment, or not, I wouldn't say better, but more fun deployment method. And honestly, a more sexy knife. But this one, man, they probably sent me like my least favorite colorway and all that. But it's still just such a good looking knife. I forget about this knife. like, I forget to carry it or anything. It is a good knife. Very good knife. So what did you guys get the people in your lives for Christmas this year? The one I have coming is the Warncliffe. Yeah, the Warncliffe is just, it's better looking, man. The Warncliffe is a better looking knife. And depending on what your tasks are, I mean, I'm a drop point guy. I do a good bit of push cutting whenever I do cut stuff. And, drop point works well enough for boxes and stuff anyways. But those Warncliffes, man, if you do a lot of cutting on a flat surface, they're pretty sweet. Sexy knife. Thank you, the Radio Geek. Well, I ordered something. Well, no, better not talk about that. There's fun stuff coming for the channel. Also, a cool announcement coming. It will be down the road a good ways. It wouldn't shock me if it was like middle of next year. Girth Brooks, I like the name, says I got a Civivi Sentinel for the wife. Awesome. But yeah, down the road, we'll see. Probably another channel coming. I would say next year sometime. Well, of course next year sometime, but like maybe spring, summer area. And it's going to be related to some different stuff, we could say. It has a little bit to do with the everyday carry realm. Maybe a little bit of pew-pews involved. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. Hopefully I can get around to doing that. Maybe I can manage my time a little bit better. Excuse me. And get to where I can upload over there every once in a while. Yeah, the pyrite is sweet. The titanium version would be pretty sweet. My problem with the titanium version, though, is that it only has the inlays on the show side, and then the scale side is bare. And that just bothers me. Bothers me a lot. With the inlays, anyways. I know you can get just like the titanium versions with AR RPM 9, and they're still pretty good. But, yeah. Knife Center, I think, had the best looking one with the green micarta inlay. I did a flame on it. Brian Edmonds, who is another guy on here on YouTube, BEEDC. He is a local, somewhat local, and we met up and ate supper one night, and he had it's called the Perfect Pyrite, and it was like a Warncliffe S90V titanium, and it had like a beautiful blue ano on it. I love that. One thing I've got in the mail that I'm really excited for is the Vosteed Mini Thunderbird. So, they had the medium-sized Thunderbird. Now it's the Mini Thunderbird in fat carbon. Oh, boy, am I excited for that. I love me some Toxic Storm fat carbon. That is, I want an MKM. I'm hoping Santa will bring me a QSP Canary. The Canary, that's the one that came out in all those different colors, right? The folder with like the holes in the handle and stuff. Those are pretty neat. I handled some of those at Blade Show, and they seem like a good budget, like just pocket knife, just what you think of when you see pocket knife. And a lot of people like speed holes, oddly enough, especially the ones that are outside of the community, like these speed holes. And the Monocala has it on there too. I showed it to a good buddy of mine, or I say a buddy of mine, and he was like, "Yeah, I like those holes." I was like, "Huh, odd," because most people don't. The neon one, I get a Kaiser sheep. Yeah, the sheepdogs are good. I don't have a sheepdog. I've had a few. I think 3. 2 of them were the minis, and one of them. Oh, maybe I've had 4. I've had a few. But none of them have stuck around in the collection long enough. And then I'll sell them and then regret it and then buy another one and then so on and so forth. So what did you guys get the loved ones for Christmas this year? I'm actually carrying a QSP Penguin button lock that I won in a Thanksgiving giveaway. Cool. The Penguin's a great knife. I have the mini Penguin and the full-size Penguin. Both good knives. I love the speed holes in my Vision FG. Got the purple with black stonewash blade. Yeah, maybe I'm not right about the whole speed hole thing. Maybe some people just love it. I mean, it's pretty neat, honestly. Like this knife, I'm sure it lightens that. The Kaiser Critical, there's no telling how much weight that takes off having those speed holes in there. But anywho, how you guys like that sound? Titanium ring on a titanium though. I bought my girls a couple of Boker Autos. Were they the donuts? Did you get them the donuts? My fiance, or my wife. She's my wife now. I keep calling her fiance. She has a few. Here's you some ASMR. How you like that? um, let's see. I've got a bunch of knives over here on my couch. That's why I keep reaching for stuff. 2 Black Widows. Oh, sweet. I just got the Hedgehog, and man, it's good. Man, I was talking about that last night on the live. The Hedgehogs. Oh, that will be. I don't know if I should go with the budget version and waste money on that, or if I should just jump straight to the traditional pocket knives with the fat carbon. Or might be camo carbon, and some of them have a different kind of carbon. If I should just jump straight and get one of those, I don't know. Because, yeah, the Hedgehog, Chad Landman actually he commented on my video today. If you guys don't follow Chad Landman EDC, he's a pretty good sized channel, around 11,000 subs, and he has some pretty cool vids. Much better video maker than I am as far as he gets lighting, and I mean, he knows what he's doing. So if you guys like that kind of stuff, go over there. He kind of has, especially the intros to his videos are like that, and then I think a lot of them are top down after. But anyways, he was talking about that. He was saying he wants the Hedgehog too, and the Hedgehog it's pretty sweet. Bang. Check. Gecko, yes, that's what it is. The ones that glow under blue light or black light, whatever you want to call it, those are really cool. I like those a lot. Did any of you guys go pick up the TJL that we were talking about on the live the other night? These knives are sleeper, man. Like $40, maybe even cheaper now, depending on sales that are going on. For D2 and micarta and a super long knife. Great sheep's foot blade. Cool, guys. I need to text him or call him or something because I haven't talked to him in a long time. But, yeah, the guys from TJL doing some pretty cool stuff. I don't know if they've done much more here lately. They've just been kind of pushing this knife out, and I've been doing a bad job of helping them do that. I need to do just a full review on it, I guess. Should have put this one in the holiday gift guide. But I didn't. Ask some questions. What do you guys want to know? Any EDC related questions? Any Samuel related questions? Whatever. You guys let me know. We'll go for about 30, 35, 40 more minutes, and then I'll hop off of here. Depending on if my phone dies or not, I guess. Hey, here I have a prototype of the mink. Where do you live in North Carolina? Well, I'm not going to tell you exactly where I live, but I'm not too far from Asheboro. If you know where Asheboro is, where the zoo is, that's not too far from me. Let's go over some differences. How about that? So here's the prototype on the bottom and the new one on the top. This is the big difference right here. So here you see, oh wow, that's actually picking up really well. Oh, you're in Archdale. Hey, how about that? I was up in your direction today, actually. Not too far, anyways. I was in, I came down 85 coming from, like, Lexington. Or not Lexington, my goodness. Greensboro area. Salisbury. Hey, you guys are very local. We ought to do a meetup sometime. Actually, Salisbury is where I met Brian Edmonds. Are you into Zippo lighters? No. But I do have, I think, two. At least one that I know of, and they are pretty cool, especially if you get the butane inserts. But I don't really carry one outside of that, unless I have the butane inserts. But anyways, how did I never notice that? Okay, so back here you see they fixed the heel there. This one's harder to see because it's black, where it actually has a heel for you to butt your finger up against, and on this one it's just up to the edge. So they did a really good job of that. I never noticed that there was a dip right here in front of my finger for your thumb to rest on if you want to chuck back. That's pretty cool. Reverse grip. Like a Mall Ninja. Something I haven't tried is if the prototype, it does fit into the sheath. Might have to carry that some just for fun. How about that? That brown micarta is pretty cool though, isn't it? I could put that on this, ooh, would brown micarta look good on this black? Might have to try that. But anywho, yeah, I'm not too far from Asheboro, about 20 miles from Asheboro. But yeah, I love this. I love this state. I'm close to the mountains, close to the coast, or well, really halfway between both of them. Asheboro has a great little restaurant named Everything Under the Bun. Of course, I've been to Everything Under the Bun. Yeah, haven't been there in a long time though. Another great restaurant is. Can you show the knife from the thumbnail again? Ooh, let's see if I can find it. It might be over here and all this stuff. Let me look. That's the GFL Gear for Life something. It's got a guy's name. Oh, right here it is. Perfect. This is the GFL. I can't remember the name of it, but it is a little titanium knife, VG10, deep carry pocket clip, stuff like that. And I think they only run $99. And I need to do a review on them, and I would have included them and stuff, except for the simple fact of watch this. You see that? Something's up with this one, where there's some grit or something in the tract of it. So I need to clean this one out first. And of course, when I do my review, if it cleans up, runs perfectly, then, I will be fine. But just the way it's acting, I really think it's just something in there that once I clean it up, it'll fix. I don't want to say absolutely or anything. But I think Neve's Knives did a video on it. So after this live stream is over, hop over there and look at that. It's a really cool knife, though. Kind of giving me Elementum vibes. Not by any means a copy, but, it's just a pocket knife. And it's really cool. Another one, and I'm going to have a video out on this eventually, probably, is like best titanium knives under probably $120 is what I'll do, 130, something like that. And if this cleans up right, it'll be on it. The Cuvist invert in titanium will be on it, and a couple more like the Monocolor, stuff like that. But yeah, these little knives are awesome. They also have a 10CR version with G10, and it's a little bit cheaper. I think it's around $75, which is quite a bit. But I think these guys are tied in the SRM. They sent me some knives, and I haven't done a review on them yet. And I love the SRM knife, one of them specifically. The other one's okay, but I think it's on phosphor bronze. So, other than that, it's a really good knife, phosphor bronze is good. Phosphor bronze washers is a good thing if you're using it for a work knife and stuff. But yeah, that's a good question. Is the USA Made Blade store open? Because I've been by there for years now and not been in. I met them in Atlanta at Blade Show. And, they're locals. Like, literally 30, 40 minutes from my house is USA Made Blades. Oh, for you guys in North Carolina, there's a big get-together going on at Ridge Runner Blades in January. I think it's the 12th and 13th. And I should be there. Taylor Putman, Taylor Grinds, he'll be there. Because, he works for that store. And a couple other knife makers. I hope Joe Flowers will be there. I haven't talked to him about that yet. But hopefully he'll be there. And, just a couple people like that. But if you guys want to meet me and hang out, then come on up. Ridge Runner Blades, that's in, starts with a W. Wilkesboro. Yeah, it does always say the storefront is closed, which stinks because to have a knife shop that close by would be really cool. SCB Guns and Ammo in Thomasville. If you've watched the channel for a long time, like probably year and a half if you've been watching since the beginning, you've heard me talk about SCB Guns and Ammo. And they had a big knife selection. I was friends with the guy who ran the knife section of it, but unfortunately they shut down. And they were in Thomasville, so for you guys, the fella in Archdale, Girth, that would have been pretty close for you. Actually, the guy who, they are closed now. Did you used to go to SCB? Because that's crazy. Because they were really what helped me get this channel off the ground. Was him sending me home with some knives to do reviews on and stuff. Of course, I had to return them, but he gave me like, you're kidding. Well, how about that? Is that how you heard about the channel? Was because of SCB? Because they shared me on their Facebook page a good bit. But yeah, Sean, I miss Sean. I hate. Yes, he did have good deals. He was some of the best. You could buy some stuff the cheapest from him, and especially if he liked you and you knew him, he would. He was a nice guy. We'll put it that way. But yeah, I miss Sean. I was thinking about him today. I need to call him. We've talked about myself and Freeman doing lunch with him and stuff, but we haven't. Just found me on YouTube. How about that? Isn't that crazy? Small world, huh? Brian, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. But yes, Sean and them at SEB, they had a good thing going, and I hate that they shut down, man. I really hate that, because they were my hookups for like Civivi and stuff. The new ones would come out, and he would get them in pretty quickly, and I would take them home and review them. And that's what got me a lot of the views on my earlier channel videos, was stuff like that. If you go back and look at the channel, it's been 2 years for some of my videos. It's top-down videos like a lot of the other knife guys do. And yeah, he was the big reason for me getting reviews. Actually, my first video that I did face-to-face like this was on a knife that I got from SCP to review, which is nuts. That's cool. Something went thud. Went to Knife Cabin in Kernersville. Mostly gas station knives. I hate that. There is a store in Myrtle Beach called Grizzly Blades, I think. Or it might be called Blue Ridge Blades, you know. And or Smoky, I don't know. But it's crap. Full of a bunch of stuff. Bench-made clones that they're trying to sell for more than the actual knife would go for. Well, I don't know if I shouldn't say that. But they are clones, and they're like $100 and $200, stuff like that, I think. Or maybe not $200, but you get what I'm saying. Very expensive for a clone, that's for sure. I had a guy come up to me at work the other day. He was like, check this out, because he knows I'm a big knife guy. I have the channel and stuff. And he told me, he said, look at it. And he pulled a fake Benchmade out. I was like, I didn't say anything because I didn't want to break his heart. He was like, it's fake. I was like, okay, thank goodness, because I did not want to tell you. It was a funny interaction. I feel so bad for, like, if I had to tell anybody that their knife was fake, I would feel so bad. Like, I would. I'm not going to lie to them. I'm not going to be dishonest with them. But I might just passively not say anything because I don't want to break somebody's heart, especially if they paid a lot of money for the knife. They're like, yeah, man, I got this Microtech, or I got this Benchmade. I'm better at spotting Benchmade clones because I know more about that than I do Microtechs. But I like the knife room in Greensboro on Roomtown Road. They sell Benchmade, and Benchmade price gone crazy. Yeah, Benchmade has gone up. There was a store in Kannapolis called The Knife Store. Don't know if he's still running, but it was a great store and a great dude running it. I tell you where to go now. Guns on Main in Mooresville. He actually just became a Tactile knife company distributor. And I took video when I was there one time. I was going to make a short, but I never did. But Guns on Main is a really good place in Mooresville. Brian, for you, Mooresville's not that far at all, is it? And totally worth a visit. Last time I was in there, he had Civivi and a couple other brands, but, you know, to put it in perspective how much of a knife guy he is, he was at Blade Show this year in Atlanta. And he also, he just became a Tactile dealer. So, you know, most knife guys, like SCB, like we were talking about, they weren't going to become a Tactile dealer, Tactile knife company, because that's a pretty niche brand. So, I need to make it back up there sometime, but anytime I'm going through Mooresville, I'm usually in a hurry, so. He closed. I got my ZT-0350 from him. Who are we talking about? The guy in Greensboro or Kannapolis? I think you're talking about the guy in Kannapolis that closed. There's a small store there on Main Street next to a bakery. I don't know. I didn't pay close attention, but there is a jewelry store. And he is under the jewelry store. Gotcha. The guy in Kannapolis. Yeah. There's not many good knife stores around anymore. I don't know of any in North Carolina that are just fantastic, except for Guns on Main. And Ridge Runner I haven't been to before. I've been to the, what is the name? Winkler. I've been to the Winkler place. But never have I been to Ridge Runner. And so I'm excited to go to Ridge Runner. I met Taylor Putman at Georgia Bushcraft this year. Really cool guy. He actually put, where'd it go? This edge on this knife for me. Didn't come with the best edge ever, so he slapped that on there for me, and we became pretty good buddies. and got each other's numbers and stuff. And he texted me, so hopefully I will be at that event in January. I love knife events, man. NC Blade is a good place to shop. Where's that at? Never heard of that place. I'm sure there's good ones in North Carolina. I'm just not aware of them. Because, yeah, there's a lot of, like Smoky Mountain is for my birthday. That's the trip that I'll be making more than likely. And, of course, that's an excuse to go up there and see like Greg and TC and people like that at Smoky Mountain. But I also love the mountains, so it's no small. There's plenty of reasons I go to Smoky Mountain, but also it's just, you can't beat it. Of course, they're the biggest knife store in the world. Of course, you can't beat it, but. Oh, again, wow, I'm sorry, guys. We forgot the fire again. I guess we're going cold tonight. They have a lot of Microtech. Okay, so you said that was where now? In Wadesville, is that what you said? Might have to write that one down. I'm not a big Microtech guy. I could see myself getting one or two, but never a big OTF guy. Oddly enough, if I could choose one Microtech to have, probably it would be the little money clip one. I haven't been to Smoky. Yeah, Smoky Mountain is they're crazy, man. Crazy stuff. All kinds of knives from Civivi. Soon to be some really cool brands that you guys might know about. Can't tell you though, but yeah, really cool stuff there. But if you decide to make a trip to Smoky Mountain, man, it is such a blast. Have you ever been to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, Brian? Surely you have. You've got to. Got to have been. But yeah, Greg and TC, especially Greg. Greg's the homie. I haven't got to hang out with TC as much. Nothing against TC or anything. We just didn't hang out as much at Georgia Bushcraft this year. I did talk to him a good bit. He's an awesome guy, though. We go about 2 times a year. Yeah, I seem to be up there at least once a year, sometimes 2 or 3 times. I think I've been twice this year, maybe 3 times. Wait, how many times have I been this year? Yeah, only 2 this year. I went once last year to the Fall Festival on accident. So here's how all this stuff got started. I went to the Fall Festival on accident because we just happened to be in, what is that place? Like Pigeon Forge area. And Brian said, I got a ping. I hear you. We just happened to be in like the Pigeon Forge area that weekend and Sevierville. And we went to Smoky Mountain Knife Works. And it just so happened that Freeman was up there that weekend. So we recorded a little bit of a video and did an Everyday Carry Cast on it. But you keep an eye out for the Everyday Carry Cast. But anyways, we did that. And I met Joe Flowers, who gave me a slip to go to Georgia Bushcraft and invited me. And I wasn't going to go because I never traveled. And this was only like a year ago, a little over a year ago. And Allie was like, you should do it. You should go. And so I went, and that's what got me kick-started to go do all these events. Maybe we should just have a group road trip, guys. What do y'all say? All 4 or 5 of us hop in and go. Can't do it on my birthday trip, though, because me and Allie will be going together, and I can't leave her out. But we should all take a trip up there. Have a get-together and go. That would be fun. But anyways, yeah. So that got me into going to stuff. So I went to Georgia Bushcraft, and I was like, man, I love these events. This is great. So then I went to a Blade Show, Atlanta. Whether I would have went to Atlanta or not, I don't know, without going to Georgia Bushcraft. But that gave me people that I knew in Atlanta to hang out with, which was awesome. And then in Atlanta, I met the guys from Vosteed. I'm about to poke myself in the face. And then I got to go to Blade Show Utah or West because of them. So, I mean, I swear it's not. I swear, but you know, I'm telling you, it's been just fantastic. Yeah, we should plan a dude's trip to Smoky Mountain. A day trip would be fun. I've done it before. guys trip. My car seat's 6, comfy, 8 if we got some short folks. I call shotgun. I'll be the operator for the radio. I've got some immaculate music skills. But yeah, we should do that. That would be totally fun. Um, we need to find a way to stay in touch, I guess, but that would be so cool. Did the guy from Salisbury leave? Because he can totally get in on this too. Yeah. I love, boy, I love me some music now. I am a music guy, but I only listen to like one type anymore. I used to listen to all kinds. So did any of you guys ever jump on the Woobin train like I tried to tell you? Woobin be bussin'. They got some wonderful stuff. I love their headlamps. That's like strictly what I use now. And the fact that they have modular systems is really cool also, where like I can take this extendo tube and clamp it on here, or not clamp it, but screw it in and get a 18650 in it and use them. Man, they're good. Well, what do you guys want to talk about? I might have to go here in a second. I'm getting a phone call from my cousin who might need to answer that. I've got the X3 still. I'll bring it next time. Absolutely. I want the X3. It's too cool. I love it, I like the way it looks. Okay, guys, I hate to cut it short. I don't want to cut it short. I don't want to end this thing. I hate to do that, but yeah. What's your favorite piece of gear in your collection? Ooh, that's a good question. Only 700. Yeah, my goodness, you're right. My favorite knife in my collection is probably my Vosteed Nightshade Premium. Oh yeah, I'm glad you got another Rook. They were on a good sale. But yeah, the Vosteed Nightshade Premium probably. I carried it in my wedding. Oh, I left it upstairs, but I finally found my Olone knife that I'd lost. It was at my parents' house. I don't know how it got there, but it did. Oh my goodness. I found it, and that just thrills me so much. One of my favorite knives. Well, maybe that's my favorite knife. I don't know. I do have a knife that Allie got me for our first Christmas or my birthday, and it's a QSB Penguin in brass with a little quote on it that we used to say all the time. And I love that knife. That's a very what do you call it? Sentimental knife. I like that a lot. I guess I ran out of things to say, didn't I? So Smoky Mountain trip, let's do it. I know we could get a good group up to go. So I've really started to get back into guns. And I don't know if I should say that word on here, but into the pew pews. I won't be showing anything. I won't be doing anything. But that's something that I've really started to get back into. And I was just talking about it earlier that Lord willing, sometime next year, excuse me, probably around springtime, summertime, I should be launching a gun channel. I think it's something that I guess I like to make channels out of anything I have a hobby of, obviously, and I would love to start doing gun content, and I think that would be so much fun, and also it would open up avenues for me to be able to get more stuff, do more videos, do cooler stuff. I mean, that's why I got into knives, to be honest with you. I was too broke to afford my own knives at the time, mostly. And so I started doing reviews so that I could get gear and review it. And then from there, it turned into the love of, because I love the hobby, but that was kind of the main reason behind it. And then it turned into the love of making videos. And then, a really cool community here that live streams are my favorite way to interact with you guys, unless I meet you in person or something. But to interact with the community that I have here, which is I have more core audience members than I thought. I thought like maybe a few people would watch my videos every once in a while, but apparently there's quite a few of you that'll tune in about everything I upload, which is insane and amazing. I wish you guys would open up and comment it more, but It's crazy. Open invite to the range if you don't have a local place to shoot. I do have some land to shoot on. Nothing crazy, but I do have a setup at my parents' house that me and my dad made when we had the coof, the cough, the vid, and it's a really fun little place. Actually, taking my little brother out tonight to do some shooting. I'm gonna set up a little woods course for us to walk through because I just got an Olight Valkyrie Turbo that I mounted on my 1022 of all things, and 22 is just cheaper to shoot than mount anything else, if not anything else. And so he's going to take my M&P 1522. I'll be taking my Ruger 1022. And both of them have red dots. The M&P has a magnifier and a light on it. I actually mounted a Wubin light on it just because it's 22. It shouldn't hurt it. And I have that Olight Valkyrie Turbo. And it is such a fun little like pistol caliber carbine. Or not pistol caliber carbine, but like a carbine type gun. It's so short, stocky, and fun. Easy to wield. But I have a Holliston gold dot on it, and it has become one of my favorite guns. But that will release hopefully the same time that my get home bag video. So I'm going to make a get home bag, and people seem to love those videos. I know I love watching like bag videos, and so that'll be kind of the segue of, well, I can't talk about this on this channel, but I'll release it on this channel here, and then I can plug my new channel, stuff like that. Hello, Marshall Smarts. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Another local guy. I could throw a rock and hit his house. One of my very good friends. But yeah, apparently there's more of you guys that watch most every video that I make, which is crazy. That's insane. And I apologize for the low quality on some of the new videos here lately. I let some stuff slip up, and I apologize for that with like the audio and stuff like that. But I'll try to do better with them. But this week has been tough on me trying to get one out every night. But I've been blessed to have a wife who is willing to help and will help. And see you later, buddy. Girth Brooks. Have a good evening. But she helps me out a lot to get these videos done. So big thank you to her. Bought her I got her Christmas present in today. She's going to like it. It has nothing to do with knives, but I don't guess she'd watch this. I got her an ice cream maker. She'll love that. She's always wanting to go get ice cream, so figure we can make some at home. But anyways, so what are y'all's favorite gear of 2023? Like your favorite piece of gear you've gotten this year. It doesn't have to be a knife. It can be a flashlight. It can be a wallet, gun, whatever. I don't care if it's a knife storage option. Let me know. The NAFTA burrito is one of the favorite things I've gotten this year. Also this thing. I talked about this in a few videos and a few lives. Love it. Love that Work Sharp guided field sharpener. So great for like touching up edges and stuff. I'm going fishing in the morning. Reich 1902 blue. 1902. I don't know which one that is. Reich or Reich, however you say it, has so many different models. I saw that they had one that kind of looked like the Koenig Arius, and apparently they're different enough that people don't consider them a clone. They look a bit too cloney to me, but yes, the Scoria Marshall Smarts. Yeah, the Scoria is great. I love it. I say love it. I got rid of mine and kind of miss it. Freeman might have it. Does Freeman have it? I don't know if Freeman might have it. So there's 11 of you in here. Let's see some comments. How is everyone? Hop down in the chat. Favorite piece that I've got is the 1 of 12 Hogue Counter-Strike. Pew is the Hellcat Pro. Piece I missed was a Premium Nightshade. Yeah, that Premium Nightshade drop. If you missed out on that, you missed out on a good thing. Yeah, that might have been mine that Freeman has. Oh, the Factor, you lucky dog. In Magna Cut with purple accent was my best pickup this year. I'll tell you what my best knife pickup this year was. Slide over here. I'm still here, don't leave. Probably my favorite knife I got this year. This right here. Maybe it's that Nightshade. I don't know. But this guy. Yeah, I messed up. That was me, not the knife. The Devo knives nip. Oh man, they killed it with this one. Absolutely killed it. I love it. Awesome little knife. For some reason, I went on a 5th pocket knife kick at Blade Show West this year, and literally every knife that I bought myself, I think, every single one, if I'm not mistaken, was this size. I got this one. I got this one and the mini pyrite. I got that Olone knife that I was talking about. And for some reason, I bought like 4, I think, small knives. But boy, were they sweet. Tell you what, something that really impressed me this year was this guy. I think my favorite this year is the Hogue K320 Black with walnut inlays. Ooh, that sounds pretty sweet. I tell you what's really cool. This guy showing that another company can kick at Wee's level, Wee Knife's level. That's really cool. This and the Datsun, if you guys haven't seen the Datsun, those knives really like prove, excuse me, I had a low battery time. Those knives really prove that these guys can kick above their weight class. And again, I say this about every stream. I do work directly with Vosteed, good friends of mine, and they put money in my pocket for making videos for them, not on my channel. That's why you don't see much Vosteed content on here anymore. They might make it onto a list or stuff like that, but they pay me to make videos for them. But I would not be working with the company if I didn't approve of what they did and the products that they made. But this is really cool. For them to be kicking on this level and for them to be doing this, and I don't have the Datsun down here. I might have a version of it. Let me look. It's like everything that I need is over here tonight. It's crazy. Come on, where you at? Yeah, I do have a version. How about that? But the Datsun, and this is a prototype. But the fact that they can make stuff like this and really be knocking it out of the park is super impressive. I am excited to see what they do in the future. Really excited. Here it is. Premium Nightshade. Love this knife. Well, guys, I have a good bit more viewers than I've had all night. But I'm going to have to wrap it up. I'm going to go spend some time with my brother and my family and watch some Christmas movies, go hang out, do some fun stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I hope you had a good time. I'll send you out with flipping the Nightshade Premium just to make Brian jealous. How about that? Good night, and this will be the last live I do before Christmas. So Merry Christmas, guys. And I hope you guys have a fantastic holiday. And I mean, I'll say this just from my point of view. Don't forget what the season's about. If you don't believe, if you're not a Christian, that's fine. I'm not trying to force anything on you. But if you are, don't forget the reason for the season. You know, the reason we celebrate it. I'm very happy and thankful for the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And again, I'm not trying to force that down your throat. I'm just saying, this is my channel. Say it if I want to. So, hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. Have a great day, and God bless. Woo!